There's a giant trial going on in London, Ontario, involving 5 professional hockey players and a complainant who alleges that a few years ago she was forced into sexual activity that she didn't consent to. At this trial taking place right now in London, Ontario, Canada, there are large protests of mostly women sitting outside chanting with signs that say, "Believe all survivors, believe all victims." They're chanting and they're looking at everybody coming into the courthouse. Now, it's getting attention because it involves professional athletes. And the facts of this case are actually really fascinating because it happened at least 5 years ago. They were all part of Canada's World Junior team and they had just won gold and they came up for the weekend to celebrate. And a female at the bar had been drinking and became friendly with one of the guys, went back to the hotel. They said they had consensual sex, and then things get murky after that because according to the players, she said that she was interested in having other people come in. And eventually there was 5 people there. There was sexual activity. The players actually videotaped her saying, "I'm consenting to this." And she actually never gave a statement that she said, "I wasn't consenting." But now what we've seen in society is that you can say, "I wasn't really consenting, but I didn't let them know I wasn't consenting." And this is where it's unusual because if the female is drunk and not communicating well and the male is drunk, how do you prove there's a sexual assault? The police investigated and laid no charges. They didn't think there was a charge there because there was a video of her saying, "I'm consenting." And there were some texts where the guy was saying, "Just tell the truth." A lawsuit gets started later and Hockey Canada settles it, but then it gets in the hands of some activists and this charge gets reopened. There are certain elements of our society on the prosecution side and on the victims advocacy side that wants to move what consent is, essentially saying that you can remove consent after the fact because you're not proud of what happened. Juries are feeling morally obligated to convict because these protesters are out there saying, "Believe all victims." How can a jury render a not guilty verdict and not feel like they're betraying victims of crime? And I think they're undermining due process because it's very important that we don't convict people who are innocent. It's also very important that women can come forward with allegations, be treated seriously, and have very robust and good investigations that punish rapists and people who are bad people. Let me know what your thoughts. This is the Rogue Lawyer. Till next time.